Hi everyone, I'm Nix and today we're chatting with The Witcher 3 and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm very nervous. I don't know if you can tell. But we are, I think, going to finish Ugly Baby now and I honestly don't know what to expect. They keep hinting at Uma maybe being Ciri. My phone, every time. Okay, it says proceed to the Kaer Morhen's main hall. I don't know where that is. Here, apparently. Hi, little guy.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
Okay. Uncle V putting his foot down. I mean, is the clock ticking? Kind of. Yes. I've been playing Gwent for too long. What's the other method?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
I would say mum and dad are fighting, but that's not the case right now. Wife and dad are fighting. Okay. I don't think this is your run-of-the-mill curse. So part of me definitely understands why Yen isn't into that. But I feel like Vesemir is very much worried that whatever Yen is going to do might end up being bad for Uma or whomever Uma is. That's a tongue twister. Vesemir's come be your
Vesemir's
man.
gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
I mean, I get it. I like castles too.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Gwent?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
Gwent?
Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
What do I feel like?
Been outvoted. Let's go.
Just, you guys are all playing Gwent.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
About what?
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Bye. What does she want to talk about? Geralt, both of those options are very confrontational. I'm going to say there's something wrong.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
What are we up to?
And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely.
Is this
Shall
going to
we
be your...
go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Is this going to be a repeat of I'm uncomfy? I know for a fact that someone in the comments is going to get mad at me But believe it or not, I think this game is really good without having to have sex scenes.
Yen, don't get mad, but
Stop. Suddenly I have an immense desire to drink.
Whoops.
So? Head sorceress box your ears again?
you could say that.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
Oh no.
Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Just want to clarify, because I know somebody will have a moment in the comments about me saying no to going upstairs with Yennefer. In The Last Wish, I said that Geralt still loved Yennefer, but I still want to enjoy this game without the absolute headache that comes with blurring an entire sex scene. I might in the future replay and experience all of that, but it doesn't need to be here. All it is reactionary, so you get to see me blush and go, oh my god, I'm uncomfy again. We did that. If you want to see that again, go back to part 1. Although I feel like Yennefer's going to be very grumpy at me, but it's okay. Where have you been, Lambert?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
I mean, I have a similar story about a dragon. So pragmatic as ever.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Listen, I'm trying my best here. I have a lot of money, to be fair. I've got many crowns. Eskel, what's up?
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh, dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised.
Sounds so cool.
Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Did you get the vampire?
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
This is kind of fun. I like this.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
But that would be cute. It would be cute.
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Lambert. I mean, the first option is definitely what Yen would want me to say. Oh, look at Yen. You can see all of that, like, lack of self-confidence, I think. I genuinely think she has, deep down, there is a lack of self-confidence in the back of her brain. Sort of an insecurity about Geralt and Triss. So I'm going to say I was talking about Uma.
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You fucking what?
What is the trial of grasses? I don't know what the trial of grasses is. I feel like if I did know, then I would have a better way of knowing what to say. I'm gonna say mind your manners, because I feel like that just let her finish a sentence first.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Not. As I was about to say,
Oh, that's
I'll only
why-
apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
That's why Lambert is
Stop
so
interrupting, or I
reactionary.
will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Oh. So, to clarify, I haven't finished reading all of the books, so I don't know what the Trial of Grasses is, but this is my assumption. You're going to have to tell me if I'm completely way off base in the comments. My assumption is that with the Trial of the Grasses, the first step is to, like she says, open up the body to change, and then the mutagens are applied to the boy or the kid who's going to become a witcher. And then the process happens and the change happens. What are the chances Uma will survive?
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
But if it is... The chances of him surviving, not great. What if it actually is Ciri, though? Why would Yennefer think about going through with that if it was Ciri?
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
I want to raid the kitchen. Can I raid the
Don't stay
kitchen?
up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Yes, sir.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Avallac'h contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Oh no.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gold.
The
What's that
Gauntlet.
look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Oh, this is going to get messy, isn't it? I quite like this. It's just sort of a besties night in, you know? Oh, God. They really did raid the kitchen, huh? Gwen! Oh, the screen is wavy. Oh, Geralt's drunk. Talk about Avallac'h.
So, watch this about a Samavilla?
Oh my God,
Snared
he's
this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy,
drunk.
he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Oh, shut up, Lambert. You guys ever gonna lay off?
Will you ever
No.
lay off, Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You'd brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine, leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
I love them drunk. This is amazing.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
Okay. Oh, not cold in here to me?
Gotta say, I'm pretty warm.
He's always been a wuss about
Just
the
saying,
cold.
pretty warm.
Remember winter 15 years ago? When the snow stayed around until Bellatane?
Lambert sat by the fire, wrapped in a blanket.
Cute.
Cussed copiously every time it started to snow.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
This might be my favorite quest ever. I kind of wish that I had booze right now. But that would be a very bad idea because it is 2:30 in the afternoon. 5 o'clock somewhere. Gwent.
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin, though, right?
If you want it. I have enough coins, so I will agree.
Yeah, unless you'd rather play strip Gwent.
Yes, let's do
Maybe I'll
it.
finally come to understand what women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table. What's with him?
He's drunk.
Don't worry about it. Let's play.
Let's I'm so excited. Who am I playing against? I don't know. I would switch to Monsters or Scourtail. But I want to win this. So I'm not going to. Am I playing Eskel or am I playing Lambert right now? They're also Nilfgaard. Okay. How grumpy do you think he'll be if I play Yen? I have too many health cards. I'm going to swap out both of those. Oh, spy card. Beautiful. Okay. I haven't had the best of luck recently with Gwent. But I have played 100 games now, which is pretty cool if I do say so myself. Start off with this one. I'm thoroughly enjoying whatever this quest ? Is. Just like Geralt getting drunk with his boys that he hasn't seen in ages. I think it's, you know. I am going to use a spy card here because they're still going to have to play another card to get ahead of me. Why did they gain a card? Am I going crazy? Or did they gain a card? I think I'm going crazy. Don't worry about it. It's fine. What actually is the leader card? Torrential Rain card, play it instantly. Okay, I'm gonna put in the backline card. Hopefully bait them into using that, but we'll see. You know, I think I'm going to pass here because they have less cards than I do. They're still going to have to play at least one more card. They might have spy cards. I'm assuming they must have spy cards, you know. Much less cards than I do right now. But they did win. Are you going to pass? No, okay. What would I do? I think I want to play this one because I've still got 2 health cards. I don't have any spies. I'm hoping they play some of their spies. Maybe they don't have spies. I don't know. They've only got 2 cards left. Let's do Ciri. Come on, you've got to pass now. Yeah. I thought you might. Still only got 2 cards left. And I don't have a decoy to bring back spy cards if they play any, so I would have assumed they would have played them by now. Unless they're just really bad at the game, which is entirely a possibility, and is becoming more and more likely by the second. Put that one out. Should have used my leader card to see what his last card was. Ah, easy, you suck. Sorry, that was mean. Well, that was definitely much easier than the last one.
Especially that move with the...
Eskel. He doesn't need any praise, just pour.
Let's have some fun.
Come on. Let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me.
Uh-huh.
Someone starts by saying, "I've never," and finishing the sentence however they want.
Is this never have I
Who's
ever?
done that thing, downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Has Geralt slept with us? Like, I don't think so. Why am I drinking? it says note for a reason.
Eskel.
Eskel.
Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns.
All right.
Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Oh, Geralt's absolutely done that. Geralt's absolutely done that.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Oh, never taken fist tech or never jumped out a lover's window. I feel like that second one would be false for Geralt. just a guess. So I'm gonna say never taken fist tech.
Taking fist tech.
Eskel.
Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right. Man, let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
I think we all need to go to bed at this point. It's getting real wavy. I think have you got some beef with me is so confrontational, so I'm gonna pick the first option because that's like, you know.
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
So drunk girl. I love it.
Sometimes you're real jackass, but I love you, brother.
I love you, brother.
Sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
No, please don't.
For Vesemir!
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Please don't make me walk like this. No! No!
Eskel! Eskel!
You are having a giggle right now.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
If you didn't know, I get very motion sick from games as well as life. So this is my nightmare.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
And the only reason I haven't done a drunk Geralt video yet. Where is Eskel go? Oh god. Oh, he's going back on himself. Oh my god.
Eskel, chop, chop.
Chop, chop. I love drunk Geralt. This...
Eskel, you drunk!
There are some great story, emotional quests in this game, but this might genuinely be my favorite fun quest. Honestly. Honestly.
Eskel, chop, chop.
Just the three boys being so drunk. They love each other so much and they're just in it. Where are you going?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it!
Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no difference.
What is going on?
Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Eskel is a goat.
Chop.
No, he's being licked by a little bleater.
Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder.
God.
Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke.
Yeah.
3 of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Lambert, you're a genius!
Lambert. You're a genius.
This is going to go so badly and I'm so here for it.
So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches!
Oh god. This is everything. This is such a bad idea.
How's this work?
Are they drunk dialing some sorceress?
Press
This is
here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
amazing.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
This is amazing.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
This is the best sleepover I've ever had. We're squeezed into those goddamn dresses.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
This is the best quest ever.
Sure brought a lot of crap. You'd think she was moving in.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
What if I feel like going through her stuff might be a bad idea? Ooh, Yennefer's dress. put on Yennefer's trousers. This is such a bad idea. I love it. They're under quest items. We've got our trousers on.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. Soon as I let it out a bit in the
Where's the rest of the dress, though?
Stop talking. Get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion.
Where's the rest of the dress?
Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
They honestly all look great.
I'll do the talking.
Except for Geralt. Where's the rest of your dress,
Fiddle
Geralt?
with the crystals.
I want...
Mil blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra.
What is this? Who's that?
Who are you?
So sorry. We were never here.
God! More paper, Excellency? No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one.
I think that's a great
Go to bed.
explanation.
Now.
Best quest ever. 10 out of 10 this game for that quest alone. Oh, buddy. You are...
Damn. What a dream.
It wasn't a dream. Good morning. Is Ves back? Oh.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
What happened?
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently.
Differently how?
While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
Whose voice was it?
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
The Ves didn't recognize the voice. I suppose Ciri's grown up now, so that might not be... Oh, that's it.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Oh, what now?
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Fail, Elaine.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations, extrapolated some data, ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
I need to do a couple of things. Number one, I need to put my goddamn trousers back on. I also said that Uma's character sheet had been updated. Though Vesemir's method had worked to disenchant the famous Swan of Pervis, it brought no breakthrough here. Vesemir did, however, succeed in confirming that Uma's body was a sort of magic prison in which some other being was trapped. Yennefer's method did not prognosticate a high chance for Uma's survival, yet was now the only remaining option for lifting the curse. Okay. We had a real nice start to this, you know? We had a real nice time. This was a real fun quest, and now it's suddenly very stressful. Okay, gather the ingredients. Has this got all the ingredients? Yes. Okay. Brew the decoction of the grasses. Right, alchemy. Potions? I'm assuming it's going to be under quests. Yeah, decoctions of the grasses. Used to begin the process by which a normal human body is mutated into that of a witcher. Okie dokie. Right. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm genuinely nervous now. I had such a good time last night and now it's just stress.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
God, it must be so stressful for them to go through this after they went through this.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
We'll hold hands. Administer mother's tears.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
Jeez.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
That's a good
Administer
start.
the next potion.
Administer wild juice.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
That's a white option. Stop, this is a bad idea, is a white option, but I think we just administer Speargrass sap. Zuma ready?
Oisi Fin.
What now?
That's the
Now we'll
question.
wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this,
Oh.
Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it.
Oh, I'm stressed. This is...
I can't believe we're doing this.
Well, it's for good reason.
Vomit off the floor.
No. The trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled. Wrong in the head. Just emotionless. Thought about that?
I'm gonna say Yen knows what she's doing.
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
That's fair. A few hours later. I'm so... Can you tell that I'm stressed?
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die.
Disintegrating?
Witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
What
Hey,
spells?
You're dozing off.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Oh. I want to hear both of these. I want both of them, but I am going to choose the one about Ciri because I feel like that's relevant.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Never severe. Caniatad. Nevid. Severe. Kowal. Arriva. Endir. No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kaniatad.
Nevid Severe, Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Gariva, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Canitad, Taran Anade, Jeez.
Who is it? Is that the Elven Mage?
Avallac'h?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. Aen Elle. A sage.
The one with the
Where is
mask.
Ciri?
Hidden. The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
What does the hunt want from her?
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
The Isle of Mist.
Isle of
I'm
Mist.
so stressed right
Where
now.
is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Excuse me?
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Lambert.
Elaine. Arwen. Siren. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried
Magic
to
firefly.
protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Will he recover?
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but...
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through... Do you understand?
Yeah. I'm glad it wasn't Ciri. For many reasons, but also because of how traumatizing that would have been for her as well.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avallac'h? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
I mean, I'll listen to what you suggest.
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
I'm gonna ask what everyone else is
And
gonna
you?
do.
What do you plan to do?
I've Avallac'h to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
Okay, I will gather the allies.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Woof. I've got 9 points available. That's not good. Oh my god, that was so stressful. New quest, Isle of Mist. New quest, Brothers in Arms, Skellige. Hold up a second. Ooh! Brothers in Arms, Skellige, Novigrad. Oh! Ermion, Crack, and Ceres. Dijkstra, Roche, and Zoltan. Emir. Geralt realised the fight against Ered and his soldiers would most likely be the most difficult challenge he had ever faced. In addition, the stakes were higher than ever before. This time he was not fighting for his own life, but that of Ciri and by extension the entire world. Since extraordinary circumstances call for extraordinary measures, the Witcher decided to swallow his pride and go to the Emperor of Nilfgaard for help. Really? I mean, okay. Well, there's a lot to do. I'm processing my thoughts. As I said, I'm glad that it wasn't Ciri. Oh, Velen, that wasn't there before. No, not you, phone. Oh, Brothers in Arms Velen is a completed quest. Talk to Kira Metz. Why is that completed? I haven't talked to her about this specifically. I told her to come here. I guess that's what that means. It's confusing. Okay. I'm glad that wasn't Ciri.
Eskel.
That would have been too stressful. Any interesting contracts lately?
Happen on any interesting contracts lately?
Yeah, not lately. But about half a year back, I slew a manticore in Creighton, in a forest. Quick son of a bitch, that one. Jumped out of the undergrowth so fast my medallion didn't have time to give me so much as one twitch. I won't show you the scar. Too big a boy for that.
Get a nice sum at least?
Not one copper. Showed the beast's head to the elder in the nearest village. He swore on all the gods it was the first he'd heard of the monster. What about you?
Besides the griffin, same old. Neckers, ghouls, drowners. Haven't seen a manticore in... must be a year now.
So long.
See ya.
We've got a lot to do. We have so much to do. Okay. Let's make sense of it all. So that's the elven mage, sage, whomever, who Ciri was going around with for the last however long. He was cursed. He turned into Uma. Okay, back again. So Ciri's in the Isle of the Mist, wherever that is. I'm assuming some kind of place that keeps her secret and hidden. And the moment that she leaves that place, the Wild Hunt will be able to track her again. So we are gathering a bunch of allies, bringing them here, getting Ciri, bringing Ciri here, and then fighting the Wild Hunt. Cool. I'm sure that won't go wrong. Now, my thing is, and I'm hoping that this will go up before I have to make that choice. I'm assuming it will. Do I have to do this one for Nilfgaard? Do I have to go and speak to Emir? Because I feel like if I bring Emir here, he's not really my ally, and I'm worried that if I bring him here and then also bring Ciri here, then something might go really bad, and that concerns me. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Vesemir, hey, how you doing, buddy?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Ugh. Ooh. Why are you rebuilding Kaer
No
Morhen?
offense, but why all the construction?
So the roof tiles don't drop on our heads?
That's fair
Roof
enough.
tiles usually fall from the roof. You're putting up walls, rebuilding the fortress for 3 people. Why?
Because I remember how it was, Wolf. Before the massacre. We were 20, and that's just teachers. As for candidates, I can't turn back the clock, I know. But I refuse to just sit and stare at these ruins.
Fair enough. I met with Emir.
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few, hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwen, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
I'm going to ask him about the notes later.
See you later, Vesemir.
When I say later, I mean next video, because I am going to finish this one here. The No Place Like Home quest was so fun. It was true sleepover vibes, and I absolutely adored it. The whole thing was so much fun. This, the ugly baby, the lifting the curse was so stressful. Mostly because I didn't know who it was, and while I'm glad it wasn't Ciri, it was stressful thinking it might be Ciri. You know, we know a little bit more about what's going on now. I feel like we very much have the end in sight, or the goal in sight. If we don't, please don't tell me that in the comments, because I want to find that out. You know, there's a lot to do. Brief rundown. I want to do a lot of exploring in Kaer Morhen, properly have a look around, see if there are any more side quests, go treasure hunting, all of that stuff. And then I want to start doing the Brothers in Arms quests, but I also want to do some contracts as we go. So we've got Novigrad and Skellige. Yeah, Brothers in Arms Skellige and Brothers in Arms Novigrad. But there are also some contracts in Novigrad and Skellige that I want to sort of do at the same time. So like wrap up Novigrad properly, do a bunch of contracts, and then wrap up Skellige properly and do a bunch of contracts, and then do the Isle of Mists I think that makes the most sense, right? Right? I hope so. Sorry. Insert before then. Possibly do Brothers in Arms Nilfgaard. I don't know yet. But I don't know if I have anything else to say right now. I'm so excited for whatever is happening next. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous, but I'm so excited. And I really feel like we've gotten into the real juicy stuff now. So I'm going to leave this one here. I hope that you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I'm enjoying playing through it. So care of yourself, and whatever the next video is, I will see you there. Bye.